Shalom, this is the brother Yahweh from the member of YSO, Yahweh Shai Sanctified Ones. I want to foremost and start off by giving all honors and praises and glories to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakakadash, great double honors to the apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, the brothers out there that are willing to keep teaching the brothers around the four corners of the earth. Now, today's video lesson is going to be about stand strong for the Lord, right? Because Satan is everywhere now, right? As we know that Satan comes in the form of a nigga, right? He could come in a form of anything, right? He could come in the form of a woman or a nigga, okay? And this is Ephesians. This is Ephesians chapter 6, verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might, right? So we have to be strong in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, okay? We have to put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, okay? All right? And in the power of his might, right? Because we know that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is the only God that can only help us, right? So when it says, finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might, we have to pray towards Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, okay? We have to pray constantly in order for us to be protected, okay? Put on the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil, right? Because we know that we are surrounded by these demons 24/7, and we have to put on that whole armor of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, okay? For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, right? So we don't fight in the flesh, but we fight in the spirit. Because if you think about it, if we fight in the flesh, that's being carnally minded. You're gonna start getting wicked thoughts if you're in the carnally minded fleshly side, right? But if you're in the spiritual side, you're going to be using your spiritual senses, okay? But against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, right? And the rulers of the darkness of this world is the so-called white man, right? The Rothschilds, everybody that is over the so-called black, Latinos, and natives to this day, okay? Against spiritual wickedness in high places, right? We don't have that spiritual thing where we can see demons just out of nowhere, but when they get inside of a human being, we could automatically know what that is. Because why? Because we see it through the flesh only. We can't see it through the spirit. So technically what I'm basically trying to say is we're not in our spiritual bodies in order for us to actually see demons and angels like that, right? We're not able to see spirits like that unless it's in a human, okay? Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of the Most High, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girt about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, right? So we have to gird up our loins, right? We have to be strong. We have to be bold for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, okay? We cannot let Satan make us fall, okay? And breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace, right? And that gospel of peace is what? Which is this truth, right? Which is this knowledge, which is this word, okay? Above all, taking the shield of faith, man, right? The shield of faith is based off of your faith, right? It is based off of your faith, okay? Wherewith you shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the spirit, which is the word of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, right? So we have to take the sword of the spirit, which is the Holy Bible, right? Which is this truth, which is the word of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, right? We have to apply it into our daily lives, okay? Praying always with all prayer and supplication in the spirit, man, right? So we have to pray towards Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. We have to pray every single time, because if not, then that means that these demons are gonna start messing with you 24/7, and then out of nowhere you're gonna start bugging out, right? We can't let that happen. We have to be strong for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, okay? And this is Job. Well, this is Psalms. This is Psalms 34, verse 7. The angel of the Lord encampeth round about them that fear him, and delivereth them, right? So we know that the angels are protecting us through the power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, right? We have to gird up our loins, okay? We have to be strong for Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. And then not only that, for the ones that fear Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, the angels are also protecting, okay? and this is Job chapter 1 verse 7. There was a man in the no Shalaki, this is Job chapter 1 verse 1. There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared the Most High and eschewed evil, right? And in the blue letter, that word eschewed means to turn aside, depart, right? So Job departed from evil, right? Because he was already in his spiritual form already. He already knew when Satan was going to come, right? So right when he seen Satan, he was like, man, fuck out of here, okay? And the word eschewed means to depart from way, avoid, to be removed, right? We have to avoid Satan, man, because if not, then what's gonna happen? You're gonna start getting roused up. Satan himself is gonna start getting roused up. There's gonna be a conflict, right? You over here telling Satan, wooty wooty woo. You are giving Satan that energy, right? Satan likes negative energy. He don't like positive energy. This is why everybody that is not in this truth is against us for a reason, because of that vibration, right? It is that vibration. This is Psalms. This is Psalms chapter 40 verse 7. Then said I, lo, I come, in the volume of the book it is written of me, right? So Yahweh Shema Shai comes in that manner, right? In the volume, and that volume means that vibration, okay? It is that vibration that Yahweh Shema Shai comes into, okay? So that's why Satan only likes negative energy. He does not like positive energy, because why? Because he rejects the knowledge of Yahweh Shema Shai. And not only that, he's also he's also on the left hand side of wickedness, okay? So therefore, anytime that you're teaching the word of Yahweh Shema Shai, and random niggas or bitches be like, oh, fuck you, this and that, oh, fuck woo, woo, woo. Hey, that's that negative energy that they have, right? They don't like that positive energy that we teach. That's why niggas always want to fight. That's why niggas always want to start shit with us for a reason. Why? Because they don't like that positive vibration that we push out, okay? This is First Peter's. This is First Peter chapter 1, verse 13. Wherefore gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahweh Shai, right? So Peter told us to gird up your loins of your mind. Why did he say your mind, man? Because why? Because Satan can only get to us through our mind only. He can't get to our body, but he can only get to our mind. And the only body that he can only get to is only your mind, man. Your law, right? Which is your brain, right? Because we all know the heart is deceitful. Oh shit. Hold on. Shalakia. The heart is deceitful. Jeremiah 17 verse 9, right? Because why? Because this is Shalakia. This is Jeremiah chapter 17 verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it, right? And that word heart means mind, okay? Your mind. The mind is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Why is it wicked? Because you're always getting wicked thoughts. You're always getting them type of negative energy. You're always getting them type of negative outcomes, right? So that's why Satan can only mess with you only if you have that type of negative outcome. And then not only that, it's also the Lord who is also tempting you himself, okay? The Lord also sent Satan to also do that. And then not only that, the Lord also sent Satan to tempt Job, okay? going back to Job, chapter 1. This is Job chapter 1, verse 7. And the Lord said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth and from walking up and down in it, man. So we have to be girded up in this truth. We have to put on the whole armor of Yahweh Shem Shah, because Job literally said, well, Yahweh said unto Satan, whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro on the earth and from walking up and down in it, man. So Satan is always on his job 24/7. Okay, he is always trying to find a way to take out the elect, the 144,000. Okay, and this is First Peter's chapter 5, verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, right, which is who? Which is Satan, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour, right? And that word devour means tearing apart, attacking, right? Trying to bring low. And that's what Satan is trying to do towards the 144,000, the elect. He is trying to bring us low for a reason, because he do not like this positive energy vibration that we push out of Yahweh Shem Shah. Okay? And then this is Luke chapter 12. This is Luke chapter 12, verse 35. Let your lions be girded about and your lights burning, right? Let your spirit shine so bright, man, to let everybody know that you come in the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shah, and you're going to be bold for Yahweh Shem Shah, okay? And that word burning in the blue letter means to set on fire, light, burning, to burn, consumed with fire, man, okay? So you always have to let your spirit burn, right? Not like, like a flame of fire, but think of it as like, for brothers that have seen Dragon Ball Z, right? When Goku hit his spiritual form, right? All you see is blue, yellow, coming like that blue and yellow vibration stuff coming out of his body, man. Think of that as that. Think of it as your spirit rising up to get ready to stand bold for Yahweh Shem Shah, to get ready to walk through the valley of the shadow of death, right? Because why? Because we shall not fear nothing on this earth, okay? But I hope this video was edifying, brothers out there. Keep teaching, keep preaching, no matter what, and do not give up on yourselves. And with that, shalom.